like I said, celebrating the family with the Arston and the Gallon was something really different. I got to celebrate with the Arston's Merry Christmas, and then I got to celebrate with the Gallagans Merry Christmas. And then I got to celebrate New Year's because his parents weren't big about New Year's with my mother-in-law's sister. We went over to go celebrate. Anyways, with the Arstad's Christmas party, it was it's too classy for me. Because the way that they eat, you know, I was like, good thing my parents taught me some manners on the table, how to eat, you know. Because that would have been bad. And then we had it with the, see, and this is where it gets interesting. And this is where, like, okay, nothing wrong, but this does get brought up in 2020. When I got to the Gallagher's Christmas party, I was on my phone for 10 minutes, and that's because I had family members calling me saying, hey, Merry Christmas, all that kind of stuff, how's Chicago, well, Merry Christmas week. I try to keep it short. They also understood that, you know, I'm celebrating with the family that I don't know, and I would like to go out there and be a part of that celebration. So I was in my phone for 10 minutes. Then I left my phone in my bag because I didn't want to bring it out there, you know. I didn't want to be like on my phone while I'm trying to conversate and all that kind of stuff. When I got out there where Patrick was sitting on a table, I was sitting next to him. But by surprise, everybody was on their phone. So I was like, well, okay. And I'm here trying to try my best. I am terrible at making conversation. I'm always quiet, but I had to push myself out of the comfort zone and try to do a conversation. In reality, everything kept it short, and I don't blame them, you know. I was like, okay, great. I stood quiet. I was absorbing other people, you know. I'm here absorbing another group over there with my mother-in-law, talking with her sisters, you know. And then there's, I guess, a father, like the priest, whatever. And I'm seeing my father-in-law watching a football game. I'm like, college football, I believe. And I'm here just absorbing, looking at people, and I'm in a group sitting where everybody's on their phone. I'm like, okay. But that was, you know. But I liked it towards the end, because I guess we all sat in a group, like, you know, sat in a group, obviously, a circle. And I guess everybody had to bring a mysterious gift. It could be whatever, you know. It couldn't even be like a lemon, you know, to give someone to gift. It was like, I don't know how the game went. The thing is that you bring a present, right? And then you start, they go like one by one, so you get to decide who you want to change gifts, you know, and hoping you get a good one or you're gonna get a funny one, right? And that was really funny because I ended up getting, obviously I had one too, and I ended up getting like this little a fairy, but she was a little plummy, you know. And you know, it was kind of funny, I guess. People were trying to tell me to get one, but I ended up getting it, and then it was, you know, I'm trying my best to explain it. I'm just gonna, like, I'm trying my best not to get those flashbacks, and that's what's going on right now. I mean, everything went well. I had so much fun. Patrick had fun too. He's like telling me, I never had this much fun. I'm like, oh, you know, why is that? Why is that? I think because you're here. I'm like, thank you. The New Year's one was interesting too, because as I said, I'm Mexican. We have the countdown, 12 grapes. You put them in your mouth. Each grape is a you make a wish, and then if you want something better, you're also supposed to run around with your suitcase outside, like in circle. I don't know, something like that. I don't do that because I always knew I will never get the money to go travel, so I'm not gonna give myself false hope. We also do some of it. Not all families, like either the ribbons or your underwear, depending what color it is, you wear for that day so you can get that for next year. In this case, with Patrick's mom's side of the family, sister, we went for New Year's. It was weird because once the countdown was done, I think it's his distant cousin and he grabbed like the pots and then ran outside, but they were all drinking. All the younger kids that were drinking there, they were allowed to. They asked for permission. So I'm not against that. They're not my kids. I can't judge, nothing like that. Parents are fully aware. The thing is, this kid grabbed the pots and started going outside and started banging it. I guess he does that every year. And I was like, okay, that's something interesting, At least he's having fun, as long as the neighbors are not saying anything, him being this loud, which no one actually didn't care. So I'm like, and I was just banging pots outside because it's New Year, so I'm like, it's different. And I, again, enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I had fun. Patrick here is having shots, enjoying himself like he usually does. And I guess someone was also surprised, and I forgot to say it, when they saw him on Christmas Day, they were surprised of his new look, which I will upload photo of how he was back then, and how I am the one who changed his look, but I didn't do it just to be like, oh, I want you to look like, no, like, he was okay with it, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, as long as he was okay with it, because I was okay how he was back then, I don't know, I just felt like I made him, for my own eyes, irresistible. But, like I said, everything was okay. Everything was, I had fun. I thought I got along with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, so I really didn't get to see too much of my sister-in-law, but, that's okay. I went out dates with him in Chicago while we were there for those 2 weeks. Tried the Illuminati pizza and the other one. I don't like Illuminati. I like the other one. I forgot the name. It starts with a G. Oh, shoot. But yeah, we had fun. I had fun. We came back home and we got a phone call from my mother-in-law wanting to know if we made it, how was our trip back, and catching up, did you enjoy it? And I'm like, yeah, and she was telling it, well, I was talking to your dad, Patrick, and I was telling him that maybe I want to plan to visit one holiday with you guys, because I think your idea is like spend one holidays here and then the next year over there. And I was like, yes, like I'm gonna go in and out, like one here, one there, one here, one here. And his mom thought that was a good idea, because now my family is also his family. And she was telling him, well, I was telling your dad that I wanted to come for one holiday too, and your dad said no. And he answered, and his answer was, why are you going to go over there when your family's here, not there? Okay. Ooh, that one's like, whoa, okay. And I remember my husband's face got red, like, that was something that maybe she should have just kept to herself and not say it. But I did feel like a little uncomfortable at that point. But I kind of like shook it off at that point. I was like, oh, no worries about it. It's like, that's fine. I told her, if you ever do want to come, you're more than welcome to come and see how we celebrate here, because it's different. And our doors are open, You can stay with us in our apartment. You don't have to be in a hotel. So whenever you want to come, it's like I'm all good with that. so yeah, but that was pretty much it. It was just kind of a shocker that his dad said that, and I don't know where I got on the wrong foot with him, because when I met him, Patrick wasn't lying, so he's always on the couch, and yeah.